Hello. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Angela. Over here, we like to focus on fashion and style, all things fab. Guys, we did it. We hit 1,000 subscribers. Guys, I am so grateful to all of you, those of you who have been rocking with me for a little bit, those of you who may have just joined the community over here, welcome. But this was a goal that I set for myself like earlier in the year. You know, when you do your vision board and you're like, you know, put all these things, and I said I wanted to do things that I would actually try to achieve. So I didn't put many things, but this was one of my goals. So I thank you guys and appreciate you so much for subscribing. And if you love, you know, for loving fashion as much as I do, and tuning in for all of my videos. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into today's video. And today we're going to do a little mini haul from Zara. Of course, Zara. But they always just have something. Like every time I go in there, there is something to buy. They have some good items this season. They really have some really great items. I'm going to show you just like a few things that I picked up, but also I have a lot of things like in my cart. So if you guys are ever like just looking for things to buy, like I'm going to start doing a series where I just say like what's in my cart, because I'm either going to eventually buy them at some point, or you know, they're already on the way to me. So let's start with what I have so far. Okay, so first we're going to start with this set. I'm going to put a photo up. This is just, it's actually not a set, so I lied. It is two different pieces, but they are both the same fabric and the same color. So I thought like this would just make it like a kind of like a faux dress, so you can wear it both ways, as a top or as a skirt. So it's like this wrap bodysuit. When I tell you, this is like, the material is so comfortable, which is why I think it's so great, because you can wear it and not feel like you really have like much going on or feel too fussy. So you can easily wear this to like work or just like casual outing, but also like I wore it to church. Like you can just wear it so many places. And I'm actually not going to have anything like styled up. I'm just showing you pieces, but I will insert a video on the side because I actually did wear this out today, so you can see like how I styled it up completely. But like, look at this set. It's so comfortable. It's kind of like, I'm going to back up, but I'll also put the full length. It's going to be like this asymmetrical skirt, and it has this belt that is attached, and you just kind of snap it. It has two snaps. It doesn't come off. It is attached to the skirt. But you can easily wear this with like a different top. This is a wrap bodysuit, so it just tucks right in, so it appears to look as if it's, you know, like a dress. Just a comfy kind of like cotton jersey like dress. I think it is adorable. The belt goes all the way around like to the back here, so you can see. I am wearing a size medium in both. I feel like the skirt is like, you could go down. I'm normally like a size large in a bottom for Zara, like large or extra large, so the medium fit fine. This is a medium bodysuit. I probably could have did a small, but I really didn't want it to be like, you know what I mean, like super tight like that. I wanted it to kind of drape as it is. Also, I wanted to leave a little bit of breathing room for when I did clean it and wash it. So I think this size is great. It is just the most comfortable set, or two pieces. But guys, like this is like just great for the fall. You can wear this into the winter. You can layer these pieces up. I love outfits like this and pieces like this where you can kind of get your bang for your buck, mix and match. Wear this with just like jeans, wear the skirt, like I said, put it on with like another boot, like a simple bodysuit, oversized sweater. Fits really great. I think it's pretty. I think this was like $49.90 maybe for the skirt, and maybe like $30 or something for the top. So, you know, pretty reasonable. So I'm going to link those in case you're interested. And I also inserted the video so you can see how I like styled it up. I feel like you can wear this a lot of ways, but I kind of dressed it up a bit. But you can easily like put it on like a low, like a biker boot if you wanted to make it more casual, with like a motorcycle, like maybe like a leather bomber, leather jacket. Like you can just wear this so many ways. But anyway, let's move on. Let me see what else I picked up. Okay, y'all, this one deserves a moment. You know what, let me take my glasses off for this because y'all need to see my face and how excited I am. These are 12 p.m. by the way. Love these sunglasses. This is the London Blue. They were sold out, but she just like restocked. They just like match everything. So I've been wearing these like to death because they just match so many things. I wore them with this suit, the set before from Zara that I showed you guys. I'll insert a little photo to work. Like literally like an everyday pair of sunnies. Pair of indoor outdoor sunnies. Anyway, back to Zara. So this coat, guys, you know I live for a faux fur. If you don't have a faux fur, please do yourself a favor, get one. Every gal needs a faux fur or real fur, something if that's your thing. But I do a faux fur. Love it, okay? Because it just instantly elevates any look. So I went in, I saw this one, and I was like, you know what? I bought two last year. I bought a black and a gray, and I was like, I bought like another fur from somewhere else, like a Kira, and I was like, I don't need anything. But then I went home and I looked online. I like to add things to my cart so I don't forget what I was like looking at. And I was like, see, the size is selling out, and I'm like, all right, well, it's a sign. I need to get her, right? Look at this coat. I just wanted to take it off so you can kind of see the details of like the different coloring and like the little spots. This coat, I was like, oh, I need her. Look at this coat. In my Kanye voice, do you see this coat? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the colors. This is a size medium. It says it runs large. I feel like I could have done a large just because like right here where the shoulder is feels a little bit like not tight, but just like I don't like my things like my coat super fitted because you know you want to like layer underneath. But I feel like I can, you know, I normally wear like a faux fur out to dinner or like maybe with like a t-shirt and jeans like to snazz it up a little bit. So I feel like I could do good with like this size. It has these hooks in the front, so you have like 3 hooks so you can close it if you want. I normally leave mine open. Again, I just not styled up, but I just had to throw her on, do a little shimmy so you can see this fabulousness. Guys, like please I'm gonna list like some other fur coats that I saw in there because they have a lot. They have a really pretty brown one that has like a belt with maybe like a belt buckle with a little gold buckle, something like that. They have a lot, but they sell so fast, so you have to be quick. You cannot wait around. You cannot like linger and let it sit in your cart. They sell out so fast. This one, like I said, says it runs large. I don't know how true that is. I feel like you can go, I guess so, yeah. I'm normally like a large in their tops, maybe sometimes extra large depending on how they fit the blazer. So I guess, yes, you could probably size down one, but if you want to be safe, you can just go with your regular size. Honestly, I think with a faux fur, because it's outerwear, if it's a little bit big, it still looks very chic, looks very appropriate. I don't think it ever like looks like it's too big because you want it to just look like effortless, like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store and I just threw this on and I'm being extra, you know what I mean? So if it's a little bit oversized, that's fine too, like, because you're going to wear it over something more fitted sometimes, like, you know, wear it with a little cat suit with your jeans and a t-shirt with a dress, like, oh, I love this. I was like, you know what? I have to get it. When I went back, there was only one left. So she had to come home with me. There was no debating about that. But anywho, I will link her and any other ones that I saw that were like super cute because they had a bunch. So if you're in the market for maybe a different color, then I'll add, you know, some suggestions for those as well. And let's see, what else did I get? Okay, so I got... what did I get? 2 more pieces. I think the others are 2 are accessories. So I just changed into, again, these are not like how I would actually style them. We're just like trying on, but just so you can kind of get an idea. I found this like sweater jumper. It's like a I don't know if it's wool. It kind of feels like it. And it has this kind of like melange, like marled coloring here. So it's more like a moss green. But it kind of has like a mix of like olive and mustard, if that makes sense. I just love this color and I love this detail. I'm gonna put a photo, but it kind of like twists in the middle, so you kind of get this like faux wrap effect. I don't know why I'm like loving this like faux wrap style this season, but I feel like you can wear this with a lot. Like you can layer a bodysuit t-shirt underneath. You can layer like a turtleneck if you know when it starts to get colder. I actually plan to wear this with like burgundy, so stay tuned for that, because all of these pieces I'm actually going to do like styling videos just showing how I would actually style them up. So that's this piece. This is a size medium. It comes like small, medium, large. So I got a medium in this one. I feel like, again, I'm normally like in blazers and certain tops like a large, sometimes extra large. You know, Zara is crazy with the sizing. So I feel like this one, maybe you can size down as well. I feel like because it only has 3 sizes, they kind of are like a little bit forgiving, but I love how that goes. Okay, so the other item, I just threw these on. I brought these like longer black shorts, you know, you want to call them Bermudas, jorts, whatever you want to call them, but they're like a dressier black short. They have like a little faux like pleating here, so they're not too tight, which I like. I feel like I've been wanting this style for some time, like maybe throughout the whole summer. Like I wanted a pair and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a denim pair. I just never like committed to actually getting it. And then I was like, you know what? I need this for the fall because I think it's a great alternative if you don't want to wear like a dress or skirt or pants like your usual, but it's still work appropriate. Throw it on with like a loafer, you know, for like kind of cool vibe. You can also throw it on with a boot. A lot of people style it with a boot, which is how I plan to style it. So stay tuned for that, because I'm going to, again, I said I'm going to do styling videos with like how I would actually be like styling up these pieces for the fall or winter, like we're going into winter. But they have this like faux pleating here, so it gives kind of a relaxed fit. It's not super tight, which I like. These I have a large. I'm normally a size US 10, so you can kind of see, you know, equivalent to a large, and I feel like these fit perfect. I don't think I would go up. It might be too saggy in the crotch, and I don't like a saggy crotch. But these are just so, again, effortless, cool girl, chic, comfy vibe. Again, I plan on wearing these for work with a sweater and some boots. Like, it's just like relaxed but still cute. It still looks like you're like giving something, you know. I also brought these in cream, so I did buy another pair. I forgot. Let me try those on for you so you can see the cream ones. The cream ones come with a belt, so I'm gonna show you those. Okay, so I just threw on the cream pair, and they are essentially pretty much, they're not the same fit because the black ones had like a little bit of pleating, and this actually has like a different feel of the material. These are kind of like probably more of like a Bermuda because they're a little bit longer, but they both are the same price. I'll put the picture, $49.90. I think that's pretty good. This one comes with this like faux snakeskin belt in like a chocolate brown color, so you can use that belt if you want. I think the belt's pretty cute, but you know, you have the option to take that one. Is removable, so you can just remove the belt. But I think it's like nice to have, a nice little addition. Like this will be super cute with like all cream, a brown, chocolate brown boot, which by the way, I need to get me a chocolate brown boot. Like, I don't know why I can never find one each year, but I need a chocolate brown boot so I can wear them with these. Long or short, I just think like the cream, I love cream and winter white in the winter season. So got 2 pairs, so I have like a lighter pair, the black pair, and then let me go to, I got 2 accessories. So let me show you that. Okay, so these I already took out the pack, but these were just nothing like super crazy, but I did buy these silver earrings. I am going to put a picture. These kind of like flat, kind of like a disc, but I actually bought them to match like this sweater that I have that has a button like this. But I don't own a lot of silver accessories. I am a gold girl through and through. So every time I go to wear silver, I'm always like, oh my gosh, I don't have any silver earrings, silver bracelets, nothing. So I was like, you know, I'll pick these up. They're pretty much like a nice, you know, substantial size and simple enough that I can wear them with so many things like day to day, or you know, you could kind of dress them up too, because they're not like super large. Like the circle is not super large, but it's like just large enough to make enough of a statement. So you can kind of see. I had these. I took them out the pack because I like was going to wear them, and then I decided to wear something else. But I have these. Got these. I think they were like $25, but they have like a lot of their jewelry this season. It's kind of like this hammered, larger like gold and silver earrings. They have a gold pair. I'll put a picture. The gold pair is super cute. They're more like of a triangle shape. I have a lot of gold, so I didn't need those, but they have so much jewelry, a lot of jewelry for like holiday time. So I wasn't quite ready for that, but I just picked these up as kind of like just to add to my silver jewelry. Last piece I picked up for this go round was this bag. So I'm gonna show. Super cute, right? This is a chocolate brown. I have been wanting like an oversized brown bag. I have a black bag already, and I kind of wear that all the time, but then notice every time I needed to wear brown, I didn't have a bag like that was like fitting for, you know, what I was looking for, like something kind of like an oversized shopper. So like casual, like I can wear this for work, but also like if I'm running errands, and I can like throw all my stuff in, but it still looks really cute and chic, not like just like an old tote. And I didn't want a traditional tote that looks like worky type of tote, if that makes sense. So I found this one, and it's like this chocolate, like kind of like a oiled chocolate, a little bit of a weathered look, but not so much. It doesn't look like distressed, if that makes sense. I'm not really a distressed girly, but I thought this was like super cute, and like, I don't know if you can see, I'll try to back up, but it's very large. But you know, once you put things in it, I don't have anything in it, it'll kind of take the shape, you know, give it a little more shape. It has this gold buckle here, and then it has like a magnetic closure, so you can just leave it open, but I kind of put you can kind of put it through this loop. So there's like 2 loops here. I kind of like slid this through and then fastened it just so I can have like a little bit more security. But it is a magnetic closure that you can see. See, they just kind of close together, and then that is what will create it to give like that little bit of slouch once you fasten those together. I think this was $59. I think it's worth it because this is just really like an everyday, like dump all, like running around the city type of bag, and this is exactly what I needed. I think this is gonna like serve me the whole season. I don't think you might be able to adjust this strap. I think you can. Yeah, you can adjust the strap so you can make it longer or shorter if you want. So that's pretty cool. So if you want it to be more of a shoulder bag, or you want it to hang a little bit longer depending on how tall you are, I'll probably shorten mine just a tad because I am a little shorty. But I just love this like slouchy oversized bag. And slouchy bags are on trend. It's one of the winter trends for 2025. So I definitely wanted to get in on that trend because I think it's something too it's not like too trendy. Like you can still wear this next year after that. It's not something that's like, this is just for the moment. But slouchy bags are definitely in. I've seen a lot of them styled like where they're kind of like folded over and just kind of like underneath your arm type of thing. Like I would probably tuck in the strap, which I think you can easily do. Let me just open this up. Yeah, you can like tuck in this strap, fasten it, and make it almost like kind of like a clutch, like a fold over clutch. I'll have to like play around with this, but you definitely could. So I kind of just like folded that up and kind of added it and made it into a clutch. So Yeah, this is so cute. But I think, like, again, these are so on trend, like the slouchy bag, and this is very pliable. The inside, I'm not sure of the material, but it's almost appearing of like a faux suede. Not quite, but it is like a lighter tan. And the inside, there is a zip pocket right there, so you can put some things in there. But I think this is a pretty good solid slouchy bag. I love this. So that is all that I got this time. But guys, when I tell you I went back in there, I went in there to actually make a return, and they had just stocked like they just stocked the whole store. So I added so many things to my cart because I was just actually in a rush. But check out Zara. I'm going to continue to like list them with like what's in my cart. On my like to know what, I always kind of do boards with just like items that are in my cart, items that are you know, on my radar. We know the sale is about to come up like right before like Black Friday, so you want to like get those carts in order. Some of these things probably won't be there, but you know what I mean, you want to start thinking about it, because Zara, the stuff sells out fast, and I'm just like, the stuff is good this season. The boots, they're like okay, but like the clothing, they have a lot. The faux, the lace tops, all of the furs, like I said, they're starting to get their holiday in. They always have great holiday. Zara and H&M always have great holiday. So you want to like get this stuff now before the masses get to it. You know what I mean? So this is what I picked up today. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have any questions on sizing or like, you know, anything else. And stay tuned for the styling. Probably next week's video or the week after, I'll be definitely like styling all of these up with how I would actually wear them. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will link everything below, and I will see you next time. Bye.